Hey guys, what's going on? So we are back where we left off. We are at day 2 of surviving Project Zomboid. We woke up a little early, so our character's going to get a little sleepy sooner than we would like. But this is fine. We've probably got some sort of... we've got a steak here. So we probably got some food that we can cook. And then eat when our character gets hungry. Eat the whole steak. In the meantime, while it's cooking, let's start clearing out the trash. I think we actually use timers. Yeah, because we're the engineer. You might think, oh, mouse traps. Are you gonna use that for trapping? Like, who's eating mice in Project Zomboid? So no. No, we have fresh cooked bacon. I don't think you use a whisk. Oh, you do use a whisk for a lot. Spatula, spoon, whisk. Oh, interesting. All right. We'll just drink the grape juice and throw it away. I feel like a lot of these drinks are just unnecessary. Not like unnecessary in the game. There definitely should be in the game. Sammy's in Brandenburg. Neat. Unnecessary, like, you don't need to loot juice cartons. You know what I mean? You don't need that shit. Okay, let's see. Don't need this. I'll take these. Keep most of the stuff for now. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. Don't know why I said excuse me when you can't hear me. Don't need any candles. Don't need any of this. We don't have any dogs. Checking our steak. Good thing we checked on our steak. Put our steak in our bag so we don't lose it. And we keep like all the electronics and stuff because eventually we're going to be scrapping it. I would prefer to read an electronics book first. So it's the only skill where you actually do get XP from it. Keep the teacups because those teacups take the place of... I can't think of it. Coffee cups, like coffee mugs. Teacups take the place of those for some recipes. So when we were trying to make... we could put all these keys out here too. We're throwing these away. Okay. We have 21 pounds of stuff on us. Let's go throw this away real quick. Where is our trash can? Let's go check our bathroom first before I walk all the way onto the street. Is there a trash can anywhere? Okay, there's probably... We also want to be careful running around stairs when you're over encumbered because your character will just really, really want to jump over the edge. And then if you have too much weight and you jump off one story, then you'll like break something. Okay, I think there's a trash can in here. Do they have a basement in here and I didn't check it? No, that's the dining room. Okay. Do you all have a trash can? You do. It's right here. What you do over here, you hit the pickup garbage bin. And then we're going to run our happy ass back to our house. Gotta not run and jump over fences when I'm carrying too much weight. And then we'll put it in the backyard. We don't have to look at it too much. Then we're just going to transfer everything in here, throw it away. Delete. Again, like, yeah, I could use those jeans for denim and stuff like that, but it's when I need that stuff, I will get it. I do not need it now. So we're going to wear our reading glasses and start reading our book at a much faster speed than before while we wait for Life and Living to start. Some nice cooking XP today. A little bit of muscle. You get some muscle strain from carrying a lot of heavy stuff, but you also get some strength XP from it too. So that's kind of nice. Our sneaking and light-footed have almost already gone up. They're kind of one and the same. I guess sneaking, yeah, sneaking is also your footstep sound. Light-footed is your footstep sound all the time. They just kind of go hand in hand. I don't know why sneaking affects your footstep sound when you have light-footed. But I guess because light-footed is all of your stuff and sneaking is just your crouch sound. All right, we'll put our book down. And then the reading glasses, I don't want to lose them. Also, while I'm thinking about it, before it starts raining, it's getting a little foggy. Before it starts raining, I'm actually going to jog a little bit. I want this feeding trough for the chickies before this thing fills up with water. Because knowing my saves, it's going to rain. And I would rather my chickens have a nice source of water now when it starts raining. So let's put it here. It should be fine. Let's just in case. Let's get this. Where do we put the gas can? We'll fill the gas can with water today. Yeah, we'll do this. Chrome sink, fill all. 10 liters, and then we'll put 10 liters of water in that thing, in case our chickies get thirsty. Still gonna remove that bush. I should remove all of these. So if we right click gardening, we need like a hatchet. Let's put this somewhere. Let's grab one of our hatchets because I'm gonna keep walking by these bushes before we go out there and start killing people. I believe the hatchet should be good enough. So we right click the bush, gardening, remove bush, and see how it's highlighted. So we don't ruin any of our clothes or potential scratches from these things. Hatchet back in the box. And let's head out there. Pretty spooky. Hearing all the crows and stuff. Try to think about the best way I would like to clear these out. I think I'd want to clear this way first. Oh yeah, look at that weapon XP. Went from like 0.13 to 0.56. Is this just an empty office building? Yeah. I'm curious as to what these buildings are. They might all just be offices. This town is so dumpy. If we had a pond in our backyard, it would be where I'm living would be an ideal home forever. But there's not, so this is a good safe home. See, look, even the bricks aren't even there on this building. Oh my gosh. Okay, first off, let's mark this as a gas station. Where's my gas symbol at? Second, there's a lot of zombies. Well, let's start killing. I don't know what kind of store this is. I would have assumed clothing, but the shelves over there are making me assume differently. The front doors are open, so I guess I don't need to go through that window. I believe the fog makes it harder for them to see you, even though I'm conspicuous. But I still feel like there's going to be a fight. Another hammer. That's nice. A wrench. We don't have one of those yet. Toolbox has a lot of stuff in it. Let's check this out. Crowbar. Oh my gosh. Crowbar. Pipe wrench. Another hammer. And the bucket. We're going to need the bucket eventually. Okay, so there's like some stuff here to loot, but I'm not going to loot it now. Garden hoe is a pretty strong weapon. Like this is like a decent store. I don't even know what I would mark this on the map. How would I mark like a general store like this? Normally I do like a burger for fast food, Apple for a normal store, or like a restaurant is the fork and knife. What would I do for this kind of food? I guess I would I would keep this in the Apple category. Okay. And a basement. Interesting. Whoa. What is this? See, a lot of you use the build 42 map up on the side. I haven't really looked at the new updated places yet because I really want to experience them for the first time because this is kind of neat. I don't know what I'm walking into here. Interesting. I think I'll kind of keep a mental note. There's too much to write about this place. Like a loom's kind of cool. Right? A loom, a spinning wheel. Those are pretty cool things. Yeah, I'll make a note of the map. And an anvil and a bucket. Bucket less important, but just because if you've crafted the wooden bucket, you know how much work goes into it making it the first time. What's fun about these little houses inside the main cities is that they are like these shops. They have the upstairs houses. I think these are very cool. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, nice. I might take one box of nails back. How's our pipe wrench looking? How's the one on our... A little over half. Cook show. Sir, we're on the second floor. This is one of the last things I expected to see. I guess he was making his escape. Aw, Santa hat? So what I kind of do with these places, taxi key, is I loot them. I look for the important things. Like I might want a box of nails. Like if I'm staying at my house and I find like some planks, I'm not gonna go chop a tree for planks. But if I like find some loose ones, I might like board up my downstairs windows. So those sorts of things to take back to my house are like the essential tools that I like having. But then for everything else, like there's a lot of good loot in there. I'm not going to take that back to my base now Because eventually I'm going to find a car and then have... Okay, one of the zombies activated some sort of alarm. Zombies are slow, thankfully. Zombies draw... Before I forget. Doing my cheating thing. I'm going to make a location symbol. Sounds somewhere like here. Zombies are drawn to alarms from pretty... I'm surprised these ones aren't moving. They're drawn to alarms from pretty far away. It's unfortunate how close this is to where I live. But it's also nice because it kind of moves a lot of the zombies to once. So they're going to start banging on doors. They're going to start coming out of their houses. So it's less of a guessing game on if zombies are in a place. So let's look at our current spot. So like we live here. We know zombies aren't coming up from here. So that's not a bad part. Most of the zombies are going to be coming in from all other angles to this place, but not from here. This also kind of gets them away from the church if any of those ones heard it. Now, I'm surprised these ones didn't hear it. They're about to hear me. See, all these ones from the community center are coming in. Presumed community center. Unsure yet. Spent so much time on my map that I didn't realize how tired my character was getting. Forgot we just killed a bunch. Run. A little risky. Our character's getting a little tired in the hand, so our swings are getting a little slower. That was kind of risky doing those kills. If I didn't play risky, I wouldn't be here. I'd still be on my other character. I'm liking this. I'm liking take two more, honestly. We're going to go take a seat in the lawyer's place because they have chairs. Now, let's hope that the lawyers haven't invested in a good alarm system. While we're in here, we'll eat this whole steak. Make our character a little bit happier, probably. Or we rest our little muscles. Got my cat sitting next to me on my computer. She's stretching out to touch me with her paw. Very cute. Our exhaustion moodle is gone, but it doesn't mean that we're fully there yet. I love the crowbar. Crowbar is also very good for getting maintenance XP because it doesn't really break. I'm trying to remember exactly how maintenance works. It's like your chance of a weapon breaking when you use it, either how much damage it takes or how much damage it didn't take. I don't know off the top of my head, unfortunately, but I just know the crowbar is very, very good at it. Hey, where do you go? All the zombies went the other way. Why are you walking towards my house? Hey, get away from my house. These guys were a little bit faster, but this is fine. You never killed Miss Duffel Bag. Yeah, she's still just hanging out there. Guess we gotta walk through this bush. I wonder if she's got anything in that duffel bag. Nope. That's right, we started with the big hiking bag, so we don't really need it. Kill these two while we're here. Can't get to the other one because that gate's in the way. See if our favorite weapon's changed. Crowbar's our favorite weapon now. As it should be. Crowbar's, it's taken, I'm jinxing it by saying it, but it's taken 0 damage. It's still a full condition crowbar. This is why crowbar is a lot of people's favorite weapon. I respect the crowbar versus axe debate. I will not seriously entertain the baseball bat versus crowbar debate. Somebody did the math somewhere, and it showed like the best weapons based on your character's skills. And I'm pretty sure this is we have a key for this one. This has got to be the taxi we have a key for. Yeah, see that key icon? Nice. Do you have gas? No. Why would you? Okay. Let's actually go back here and check the condition of this taxi. That's terrible. Right. There's also some I think it's called common sense. They might have, because people aren't using it right now. Let's cook these. Cook these here steaks. So let's turn this on because Life and Living's coming on soon. And then our emergency for 88.6. So we go to add preset here. I just call it Emer. 88.6. And then tune in. Okay, let's clear these rooms real quick. I can get baseball bat as a preference because it's cool. That is a serious weapon. And crowbar knocks it out of the park. Especially, and if you use a mod like the Common Sense mod, then you can use a crowbar to like pry open doors and stuff, which is interesting. I'm okay with the idea. Dishwasher, neat. Okay, let's take that out. We don't accidentally burn the house down. We're cooking these steaks. Life and Living's coming on. And also the emergency. We'll turn the TV up so that we can hear it from the stove. right, so not a lot of weather stuff coming in. Is that carpentry 3? All right, so 12 o'clock TV show. We're done. We can't get any more carpentry XP from it. So it kind of frees up our days. I don't think we're gonna hit cooking 3. See, if we hit cooking 3, then we wouldn't have to wake up at 6 every day. Once these steaks cook, we're getting back out there. Now that we have a crowbar, I feel unstoppable. I'm gonna be sad when it breaks, but like, ooh. Interesting. Big Mall, Valley Station. I almost died there once. I was playing with my friend and we were on like the 4th floor where like management is, and I thought that it was like a 1-floor drop and then to like something else, and it was like a 4-foot drop, and I fractured both my legs. I just get so many leg fractures. All right, this isn't like a community center. This is like a daycare or something. That's a better looking car. Maybe. Is that the car key? There's something on the ground there. Maybe it's a... Might be wrong. That might be just be a ground texture. We'll find out. Banging on the fence. Banging on the fence. Making a lot of racket. Making my character stressed. Get them while they're down. Nope, they got up. Kill these ones, and then we'll check the condition of this vehicle. Check the pot. These nearby zombies might have a car key, and then we'll see. There's ways to get car keys. I'm not guaranteeing that we'll get one, but there are options. So our pockets could have it. What's on the ground here? I guess that's nothing, huh? It looks like a texture. Check the condition. Maybe the car sucks. No, it's decent, and it's got gas. Maybe the key's in the car. That's locked. Okay. One way is we enter foraging mode around the car. We're going to kind of walk around the car. Specifically in the parking lot. We would have found it by now, unfortunately. All right, let's check these bodies. Sometimes the game gives you a good car like that, and it's like, good luck, or it's, we want you to use that car. Here's a key. But the zombie might be gone. Maybe that key's on one of the zombies we killed earlier in that other parking lot because of the alarm. You never know. Look at this. A whole... Are we not on the far west side of town? Look at this. Whole big road here. Whole big road. I did loot that building. Let's before I forget, I get sidetracked. I want to learn what these are. Some kind of daycare? Yeah, looks like it. was only thinking community center because of the crops in the back. I know the community center of the town I used to live in had like a group. Interesting. I like the varsity jacket's kind of fun. Yeah, let's lose. It also can get hot. So let's lose this and then wear the varsity jacket. And then if our character starts sweating too much, we'll find a t-shirt. Immediately get some holes in it from running in a bush. But the garden made me think, I don't know many daycares that have a garden. Maybe I just don't know the right daycares. Do this all day, man. A cute little playhouse. It's a playhouse because there's no real windows in it. You're the zombie. Where is this? Is the tree? Nope. You're outside the gate. I'll let you in. Okay. Well, I'm going to go check this place out while you figure that out. Yep. Locked. I think there might be skill books in there. That's something not for today. Okay, how would I mark this on the map? This is kind of cute. Cute little place. Here's like the sunny, could be like for kiddos. I guess like books. And like a happy face. Neat house with their glass back there. Man, I really thought we were on the far west side of town. I guess not. Okay, that lady's going to be banging on that fence. We're going to go back to this parking lot where I did a bunch of fighting. And do a quick check to see if there's any keys. And kind of check out. We got to get that gas station cleared out. I want that car, that taxi delivery. I don't know. I think it was a taxi. I want it full of gas. Do a quick look because it's stinky over here. Kill cowboy over here. Office key. I guess I haven't mentioned it, but how to change. So when I'm over a bunch of zombies and you want to change which container you're in, just you hold shift. I want to do it over here, so I'm not moving, so I don't sprint or jog. You just hold shift and mouse wheel. That's how you move containers without clicking on them. Like a broken down. Can I even? I can't even see inside. Not weird. Ew. I don't want to see inside. This place is gross. Be kind of a cool place to live in a multiplayer server because like you'd kind of walk past this and be like, why the fuck would anybody live there? And then all your stuff's in there. I'm just marking it off my map. I'm not going in this condemned building. I like this house I spawned in because all the rest of these buildings in West Point are so shitty. Rusted butchers. My character's drowsy at 3? Maybe my character woke up at like 4 in the morning. This might be enough fighting for the day. We might... I think I have some caffeine pills. I pop some caffeine pills and then just read a book. Yeah, there's no need to press my luck. Do I have the caffeine pills on me? You know I do. Butcher. So let's put a burger symbol on it. This is like a Blockbuster? Comic book store? Okay, we got some of our stamina back. Let's take a little look-see. This might be a VHS store. Actually, it's probably not. Oh, the carpet's giving me mixed signals. I can't really make out what this is with the shelves and carpet. Is that like a game store? Holy shit. Can you die? Thank you. Okay, let's find out. Comic book store? Oh, like a gaming store. There might be like a fun like wizard outfit or something in here. Posters on the wall are pretty cool. This is the bathroom. I'm gonna be against taking so many caffeine pills because then it just kind of further ruins your sleep schedule. But like, we're so far gone. These are just comic books. Yeah, neat. Neat. Don't need it. So we'll put this and an X there so we know not to loot it again. I'm gonna rest on a chair facing this way in case they come inside. We've got some of our stamina back. I'm taking another one. We're getting hyped up on these gas station caffeine pills today. Nothing like caffeine pills and a whole salmon. How's our weight looking? We're still losing weight because we're burning through calories. Fish is a good way to gain weight. That's why fishing's very strong. The fish are full of fats and stuff. There's like an actual like nutrition system in this game with calories, carbs, and fats and proteins. You can also turn off the nutrition system. I slightly recommend turning it off for multiplayer. It's one of those things like, does it give you and your friends something to do in multiplayer, or is it an annoyance? That's kind of for you to figure out. Okay, yep, that's where the alarm went off. I don't think I have the gas can on me. No. Okay, we're going to cut back through the alley and call it a day of exploring. I'm done. I'm done out here for the day. Yeah, it's stinky out here. Now this guy's got a satchel, and fun thing, you can wear a satchel, and like you could have the satchel replace your fanny pack. So I could wear. You can see how I could wear all three. Pretty sure. But at that point, you're kind of asking to be over encumbered. So I do not do it. But if you're early on and you don't have, like, if you don't spawn in day one with a freaking big hiking backpack and you just have like the school bag, like a school bag and a satchel is a good move. Go check on our chickies. This guy dead? Yeah, that's the first guy we killed. How we all doing, chickens? Well fed, not thirsty. Let's check our animal trough. Yeah, this will hurt our hands a little bit, but we're going to remove some of this grass. It's easier if you have like a sickle or a scythe, I believe. I don't know if you get more from it or if it hurts your hands less. I don't know if gloves help. But we get some grass cuttings from it. I'll put the grass cuttings in there. They're already going to eat off the grass of the ground. And then if you have a... I should sound my chickens. If you have a plant drying rack, a small one, you can dry the grass into hay. And it's better food for your chickens. How y'all doing? How are my chickies? Pet all my chickies. Where's my animal care? All right. Our character's going to get sleep. Yep, there we go. We're sleepy already. So what we're going to do, we're going to wash ourselves. We're going to wash our containers. We're going to wash our clothing. We're going to wash our weapons. How's Crowbar doing? Crowbar's almost full. That's fantastic. Life and Living comes on soon. I'm going to put this gas can in my inventory. Let's see. Keep the dust mask on. Put all these away. I also got to fill up this bucket before I forget. Twine, nails, painkillers. So we want to fill the bucket before the water goes out. The bucket's used to clean the coop. So with a bucket and a mop, or I think a sponge works, or like a cloth or a towel, you can clean your chicken coop. And if your chicken coop is like 100% dirty for too long, then your chickens can die. And I just don't need my chickies to die. Even though I'm not eating the eggs. I should be. But even though I'm not eating them. Kind of place our bucket out. You could create a stew with a 10-liter bucket. I've never attempted that. I bet you can make one hell of a stew with a 10-liter bucket. Okay, so for the rest of this in-game day, we are reading. We get some agriculture XP. I said it. Ooh, okay, so we got one level in agriculture, and I said it in the last, in the failed attempt, in the archives, the chronicles, that agriculture is just not a good skill, kind of, because it takes about 120, 150 days for your crops to grow. There's a lot of upkeep. I mean, it's not too much. I wouldn't plant any crops until if you've survived for 1 month, you can plant your crops. I would not do anything like once you get the 1 month mark, it's like, okay, let me go look for crops. Because I just don't think it's going to take so long for your crops to grow. And then you're going to have like 100 things of lettuce at once. And you're like, great, I've got this lettuce. And then you're going to have in a week 100 rotten things of lettuce. So I personally, I don't think it's worth it. I'm going to start speeding up time here. But if you learn canning, you could say in the winter, because foraging isn't as good in the winter. Fishing isn't good in the winter. Hunting, I think, is fine, but probably less good in the winter. That's where you really use your canned food. I try not to eat any canned food until it's winter. I think right as we finish this book, I will... Too dark to read. Oh my gosh, how many pages we got left in this thing? It's fine. This is a good time to fall asleep. I try to not eat any canned food in this game. Unless I have nothing. I try to make soups with rice and beans, and even though those don't go bad. Perfect, and the alarm woke us up. Excellent. Just in time. Well, I'm going to head downstairs to go watch Life and Living. Thanks for hanging out. We finished our day... What was that, day 2? Oh my gosh, day 2. I feel like we've done much more progress than the last time. We didn't clear out a whole police station, but who cares when you got Crowbar? So, thanks for watching. We'll pick up on day 3. And that's all she wrote. Thanks, gamers. See y'all later.